Mouse. What's the word? Oh, what's the word?
Hey, ironmouse.
How you doing? Post me. Oh, wait. Where you at?
What?
Where you at?
I'm at my house.
Oh, okay.
Ironmouse, you are a legend. Yo.
Thank you.
What's up?
What's up?
Wait, quick question. Never mind. I don't feel me.
Yeah,
Never mind.
no questions out of you today.
Yeah.
No questions out of
You
you.
can ask me anything you want.
Okay, bet.
Okay, I got a question.
How you look in real life?
Whoa. That is
I'm not looking in real life.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
You're right.
I got a question. Are you black or white?
I'm Latino. I'm Puerto Rican.
Whoa! Kaloke.
Is Peanut technically a VTuber or not?
Am I technically a
No,
VTuber?
Peanut.
Oh, man, he's a fucking VTuber. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, nice to meet you, ironmouse.
About me talking to Rakai and Ray. And a lot of people were saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people, that I'm trying to, I'm bending over backwards for people, which that is so untrue. You have no idea. You have no idea what I went through in that moment. So let me explain to you. And I'm here with Rob, and we're walking, getting ready to go to our seats, and I get rushed by Rakai and Ray. I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking because I already knew that I was going to get asked something terrible. I knew that they were going to say something rude to me. Because I just know. I know it. Because I'm used to it. Because I already know what people think. And I already know how people treat VTubers. When a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer. That's what I have to say. They asked me what I look like, so I gave them the dumbest answer that I could give them. I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions. They asked me the dumbest question, so I gave them the dumbest answer. And I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice. It wasn't me trying to appease anybody. It was just me answering in a stupid fashion to get them to leave me alone. After that exchange and we left, I was visibly shaken, and I was with Rob, and I had multiple people come up to me and be like, "Wow, Mouse, you handled that so well. You handled that so well."
She say, chat, what she say? She say, explain, chat, say. What she say, chat? Type in the chat, okay? You can ask me anything you want. But at the end of the day, I still, my ironmouse, I still apologize for making you uncomfortable. At the end of the day, I hope you're doing good at your home, and I hope you getting better, okay? Everything is straight positive. Ironmouse, we like you. You're cool. You're a cool person. And I just hope next time you stream, just be. Yeah, let me calm down. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, it's still love, bro. The streaming world is still love, bro. But next time, I don't want to see you, okay? I don't want to see you again. This is all I gotta say, bro. We have a clip. There's no more. Please send no more clips of ironmouse in my chat, and I will not react to anything ironmouse, and I will not watch an ironmouse stream. I will not react to anything clip, any ironmouse clip. I mean, I just did, but after the whole shitload, I will not react to any clip of ironmouse, and that'll be all. Shout out to you, ironmouse. You're a very cool person, bro, and I apologize for making you uncomfortable.
I've been kind of like on the fence about what to do recently, because like I've been trying to pick up and move on like with my life. But unfortunately, you know, people are still upset about things and people are still angry. And I've seen a lot of nasty comments about me, things that are just simply not true, or people like misconstruing situations. And I've been kind of like on the fence on whether or not to tweet something out and address things, but I decided I don't want to tweet anything out. Because at the end of the day, no matter what I say, people are going to be upset. And no matter what I say, people will twist whatever I say and form it into their own narrative. So for me, I just rather address the people that are here in my community and talk to my community about it. Because at the end of the day, everything that I do is for me and my community. So I'm not posting anything on Twitter regarding anything, but whatever I do address, I will address it on my stream. I am aware that people are gonna clip it. You know, there are a lot of people that don't clip it. It's fine. Because at the end of the day, I said what I said, you know. So for me, the thing that I've been saying that I have been on the fence on like whether or not to tweet anything. Reed, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you. And it's not even because like it's for my own peace of mind. You know what I mean? It's things that I want to say for my own peace of mind, because at the end of the day, like I have like my own thoughts, I have my own opinions, and I've had a few days to like think about everything. I've had a few things to think about everything, and I do honestly, wholeheartedly believe that the urge to vent is very powerful. And, you know, I just have seen like a lot of like nasty comments, you know what I mean? But it's like I feel like just as everybody is allowed to like talk about stuff, like yeah, I could talk about myself too. In the future, I'm just gonna be careful when I share my thoughts and opinions about things, because I'm very aware that everybody is like waiting to see what I'm gonna say, or waiting to see what I have to say and dissect it. You know, it's just the way it is. Just don't say anything. Well, that's the thing. It's like there's not saying anything, but it's like sometimes like for my own peace of mind, like I have to say something. And the thing that really bothered me the most about these past few days is something that I did. It's not even like what people say about me. It's what I did. And that's why I know a lot of people will be like, no, don't do this, don't apologize, don't do this, it's not worth it. Or like, people, you don't have to apologize. But for me, as somebody who like I try to be the type of person where it's like I want to be as kind as possible to people, you know what I mean? And for me, it is a little bit like, in the more I think about it, me saying that I want to be kind to others and I want to try to be as kind as I could to people, the more I think about it, me saying that like people's feelings are cringe is not being very kind. So for me, I just want to apologize for calling other people's sentiment cringe. I feel like the word choice for my tweet was not correct. I feel like I could have expressed my opinions without using that word. I feel like I could have said what I had to say and convey my thoughts without saying that. In the moment when I wrote that, I was very upset because I had seen people writing comments using my name to attack other people. So I was very heated at the moment and I felt really like, ugh. And at the end of the day, it's like, I'm only human, you know, I feel emotions too. I try not to let it get to me, but I don't like seeing my name used to, you know, harass people. Heated gamer moment? I guess so. My heated gamer moment, and I said cringe. I said cringe, you know? And it was what I felt at the time, you know? It was what I felt at the time. It was what I felt at the time. I felt it at the time because I was upset and I was angry, you know? But I too can recognize that like saying that wasn't very caring. Huge social crime. Well, it wasn't very like thoughtful of other people's feelings. It was just something that I try to do as much as possible, you know? I committed the cringe, you know? But for me, but that's the thing that like kept me up at night. And it's crazy to me because I kept thinking about it. I was like, man, I feel bad that I said cringe. I truly do feel bad. You know what I mean? And it's like, even though like I felt that in that moment, like I still felt bad. I felt bad. And I kept asking people, like I asked a few people, hey, you know, I don't know, I feel like I gotta talk about this. And how did I feel? I don't know. I just feel bad. I feel bad. I don't ever want to make people's feelings feel any less. Like, I don't want to invalidate anybody's feelings. And that's just the type of person that I am. And I feel like me saying that was very, it was just like, you know what I mean? I feel bad because I think about everything that I'm trying to say where it's like, I don't want people to like bully other people, whatever. And I don't want people to make other people feel any less than anybody else. But for me, like saying that, it's kind of hypocritical for me to say that and then in turn say that other people's feelings are cringe, you know? So for me, that's like the thing that I truly do want to apologize for. Even though people say I shouldn't do it, and they say that I have nothing to apologize for, they were my personal feelings. And usually when I do have like personal feelings, I usually keep them to myself. But at the time, I didn't keep them to myself. But it was pretty... I do regret using the term cringe. And it's been something that I've been like struggling with for like days. You know? It's been something that I've been like thinking about for days. And I'm just like, man, I feel bad that I said that in that way. There's other ways that I could have said what I wanted to say. But at the time, you know, it was because I saw people using my name to just like spread unnecessary hate, you know? People have a right to be upset at me for what I said. People have a right to be upset for things not going in the way that they want it to go, you know? And at the end of the day, like, I don't speak for everybody in the VTuber community. I only speak for myself. And, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, no matter what I say, people are going to be mad. And I know that what I'm saying today is probably going to make people mad too. You know? I know what I say today is going to make people mad. But it was something that I wanted to get off my chest, and it was something that I wanted to say. Well, yeah, the reason why I say this is because, you know, at the end of the day, that's why I'm saying it to I'm addressing it to my community, because like I'm a human being. And like everybody makes mistakes. I've made mistakes before. I've made people mad at me before, you know. But the important thing is to recognize when you have made a mistake, and the most I can do is learn from it and try to be better and not do that again. You know, whether or not people want to accept that, that's on them. You know, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt and see. You know, but it's up to you. It's up to you how you feel, and it's up to you what you take away from this and stuff. You know, I still say sometimes I do want to say, you know, sometimes, don't get me wrong, I'm a human being. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, fuck them. But it's like, man, I can't be that type of person. I try to be. I try to be. You know, I've had so many people tell me, Mouse, you gotta toughen up. You gotta be this. You gotta be that. But it's just like, I just can't help but feel bad. And I just can't help but care. And it sucks. But it's also good because, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm even making sense right now. I don't know if I'm even making sense. That's what Roxy's for. I hate, you know, I don't know. I try to see the good. But it's hard because I see so much bad too. Yeah, so for me, like, I'm gonna be addressing several points here because I just want to make sure, like, I tell you guys, like, my feelings and thoughts and stuff. And this will be the final time that I talk about this because you know, I've had people tell me, I don't think you should talk about this anymore. And I'm like, I wasn't going to, but man, I honestly feel bad that I said the things that I said in the way that I said it. You know what I mean? I honestly do feel bad, and I have to be true to myself, and I have to express my feelings. Whether or not people like it or not, whether or not I continue to get harassed is fine. It's okay.